Have you ever held back from creating new content because in the back of your mind, you've thought, well, I'm just somebody else publishing content. Everyone else is already publishing really, really good content in my practice area. What could I possibly have to say that would attract people to yet another blog post or a podcast or whatever it might be? Well, let's discuss. Welcome to Legal Marketing Minutes, where I share short bursts of current marketing news and advice. I'm your host, Nancy Myrland. If we haven't met, I'm a marketing and business development advisor specializing in content, social, and digital media marketing for lawyers and their legal marketers. Your time is valuable, so let's get started, okay? Today's Legal Marketing Minutes podcast is sponsored by my online course, LinkedInCourseForLawyers.com, which is going to be launching again very soon. And I'd love for you to go to LinkedInCourseForLawyers.com and find out a little bit more information. All right, on to our topic now. I have either read or had conversations with many lawyers or the people who serve them where lawyers have held back from putting themselves out there, and you've thought, well, I don't know, name the person has already, another lawyer or legal professional has already published content on this topic, or you know what, a lot of really smart lawyers are publishing content on this topic. Why should I do that? Why should I just be another? Mine isn't going to get noticed. What can I do to trump what's already out there? And I want to talk to you today about readjusting your mindset a little bit, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that somebody else is already posting. In fact, let me take that back. The reason it does matter is that if others are already creating content or posting, even a social media post in topics within your practice area that you think you should be creating also, then that's an indication that there's a market for it. So let's just say that is the most important reason that you should care about it. Other than that, you shouldn't care about it, because, and allow me to use myself for an example for a moment. As you heard just a moment ago, I'm a marketing and business development advisor, have been for as long as I can remember in my career, and I specialize in content, social, and digital media marketing. What would happen if I said to myself, you know what, there are a lot of really smart people that are already breaking this news, that are already writing about this, that are already producing podcasts about it, that are already going on video and talking about this, and I would be just another. So nothing that I post, nothing that I create is going to get any attention, or it's not going to be special. And even though those thoughts have popped up in my mind from time to time, and the other one that pops up in my mind is, oh my gosh, everybody already knows everything that I know. I cannot tell you how many times I've said that in my head, which is just so very silly, really so very silly. And I'm brought back to reality every time I then do a training or have a consulting job and I realize that that's not true at all. So let's get back to you. If you have that thought in your mind that you shouldn't be stepping out and stepping up and creating content, whatever that is, from as simple as just a status update on LinkedIn to a blog post or a video or a podcast, and you are thinking that you're too late to the game or there's nothing that you can add to the conversation, then I urge you to rethink that and to do what you can to push that. And it's a bit of insecurity and a fear of failure that people might think that your news is just Me Too news, and how could it possibly be interesting? So we do this to ourselves. So I want you to do the best that you can to push that down and to move through it and to create anyhow, because no one is the same as you are. No one is the same as I am. No one has your personality. No one has your set of experiences. No one has the exact same jobs and positions and everything around you, the people you know, the content you read, the classes you've taken, the CLE you've taken, and so many other factors. There is no way that anyone is truly your competitor because they don't have your exact same set of circumstances. So you and I have to work on this. We have to say, you know what? We have to push through and say, yes, be strategic about it, figure out what the topics are that we want to talk about or write about, and then we just have to go about doing that. And then once we do that, we have to make sure that there is some consistency with it. We have to make sure that we put our personalities into it, and we have to have enough confidence to say, you know, there's somebody that out there that's just waiting for me to help them today or this week, and I am going to share this because I think it's important, and I think my clients and my potential clients and referral sources and media and bloggers and other influencers really should know about this too. So let's work on taking you and your worry about others out of the equation and putting your skills skills, your expertise, your knowledge back into the picture, and go ahead and be strategic about it and put a plan together so that you can have regular content. And again, don't put so much pressure on yourself to think it has to be the be all and the end all. I always say the content that we put out in social and digital media, for example, doesn't have to be New York Times bestseller list kind of content. It can be that you're thinking about something that's going on or something that you want to make sure that others have on their minds or in their radar because it has an impact on them. So I want you to be strategic about it. I want you to get out of your own way. And I say that as caringly and lovingly as I can. And I want you to go ahead and create. I want you to go ahead and share what you know because, as I've said so many times before, if you don't share what you know, who's going to share that for you? As much as we wish people would share everything that we know and recommend us every time our topic area comes up in conversation, that just doesn't happen because they have a lot on their minds too. And they have other friends and acquaintances that they could be thinking of as well. So we have to take the bull by the horns and we have to do it ourselves. All right. I want you to get out there and be strategic, put a plan together, create some content, publish it, and then don't be insecure about promoting it on social and digital media. You have to let people know that you've created it once you've created it. All right. Well, that's it for today's Legal Marketing Minutes. Please do me a favor and let me know your thoughts about this topic and if you've ever had this thought cross your mind. And if you're a place where you can leave a comment, please do so, as I'd love to hear from you. If not, you can email me at nancy@myrlandmarketing.com, and that's MYRLAND marketing.com. All right, until next time, I'm Nancy Myrland. Take care.